Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Trevor, also known as Minted Max, and today we're going to be talking about the latest news in the crypto market, everything that you need to know about from this week. I also just want to mention, if you guys are interested in using a crypto debit card and also getting a 3% cash back, up to an 8% cash back, make sure to check out Plutus. It's linked in the description below, and when you sign up with that link, you will receive around 10 euros in Plu when you sign up. Also, make sure to check out MEX. I have an exclusive deal with them where you guys can receive up to a $9,100 bonus with that link. And for the Americans out there, if you want to receive a 5.05% APY on USD, which is completely FDIC insured, make sure to use that special link in the description below. That's the only place where you can receive up to that 5.05% APY. And I also just want to mention to make sure to check out my Telegram group and also Discord, where I post my latest trades that I've been doing. And also, of course, you can see here that I've been using MEXC recently for futures, and I've been shorting some meme coins recently. So first of all, Binance is hitting the headlines due to regulatory issues last week. So Binance announced its withdrawal from Canada due to new regulatory guidelines, including investor limits and also mandatory restrictions. So this is a reaction to Canada's ongoing implementation of stricter regulations for crypto exchanges, including the introduction of pre-registration process. And elsewhere, according to PitchBook's crypto report, this focused on crypto companies, and they basically said that they raised $2.6 billion in Q1 of 2023 across 353 investment rounds. And this indicates a 12.2% decrease in the number of deals and an 11% decrease in deal value compared to the previous quarter. And it also marks the fourth consecutive quarter of declining investment activity, with the lowest capital invested and deals completed since Q4 of 2020. Next up, we have the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissioner, Hester Peirce, who has warned that the U.S. could lag behind the EU and also UK in regulating crypto asset market. So Peirce suggested that the framework established could serve as a blueprint for U.S. lawmakers. And notably, the SEC has been aggressive in regulatory approach in the U.S. recently. Next up, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is reportedly in advanced discussions to secure $100 million in funding for his crypto venture, Worldcoin. While Worldcoin has been working on various crypto products since its establishment in 2019, it has been overshadowed by Altman's other project, which is OpenAI. And recently, Worldcoin made headlines with the launch of its own crypto wallet. And next up, Tether records surprise profit as stablecoin giant aims to put reserve controversy behind it. So Tether on Thursday said it generated $700 million in profit in the December quarter, which the firm has used to boost its reserves. Now on LinkedIn, it says they only have 49 employees. So that would be an equivalent of $30 million in profit per employee for the company. Now, that's not even, revenue. We're talking profit. So $30 million in profit per employee. I think that's absolutely insane. And I know a lot of people, including myself at some times, were, quite bearish on Tether, but it looks like they are actually generating a lot of revenue. Now, next up, I also just want to mention is that Solana recently seems to have overpassed Ethereum when we're actually taking a look at daily active users and addresses. So we can see here, this is daily active users. This is on Token Terminal, so the top 25 projects by daily active users. And we can see here that Solana has actually surpassed Ethereum. So Solana is up to 384,000 daily active users, while Ethereum is at 342,000. So I thought this was also pretty interesting to note. And when we're taking a look at the total crypto market capitalization, we can really see here that in the past around 3 days, it's up around 4%. So that's pretty good. It's trading currently right now at $1.1 trillion right now. And, when we're taking a look at Bitcoin, we can see that it's hanging on to support. It recently looks like on Friday, it fell down to this crucial line of support, which was around $26,000, where I think if it were to break that, it's going to probably go back down to, close to $24,000. But right now it's steadily trading at $27,000, and it seems to have found that support there. Really, it seems to be at a crucial line, and it's ultimately going to depend on bullish or bearish market factors, probably from the macro standpoint, until the price changes. Now, when we're taking a look at something that I've noticed, though, I was taking a look at the Bitcoin shorts on Bitfinex, and this has actually gone up quite a lot. When we're comparing this to the Bitcoin longs, we can see here that not that many people have been going long on Bitcoin. Matter of fact, that number has been falling quite a lot, whereas the Bitcoin shorts has been increasingly rising here per data from Bitfinex. So I think what's pretty interesting about this is this could actually result in a possible short squeeze, and this could possibly send the price of Bitcoin up. Now, Bitcoin also, of course, there are tons of different factors on what's going to determine the price, but when shorts or longs get liquidated in either direction, this is definitely, a catalyst for Bitcoin's price change. So this could possibly be something, and also something that you should probably take a look at on your radar. Now, when we're taking a look at different assets that you should have on your radar, I think one of them is definitely Quant. Now, Quant is something that it's a project that I've talked about a lot on the channel, but there are some recent news. So let's talk about that. So first of all, several governments worldwide are progressing towards central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. And pretty much at this point, it's probably going to happen eventually, as sad as that sounds. And recent reports actually suggest that the UK's plans include Quant, or QNT. Now, Quant is reportedly engaged in the Rosalind project, which is led by the Bank of England and the BIS, which has connections to over 60 central banks. And this suggests that Quant's participation in CBDC development could lead in increased demand for its services and potentially benefit its native crypto, which is QNT. And this could happen, of course, in the long term. So the involvement of Quant in CBDC development could potentially generate enthusiasm, especially since its trading volume has been stagnant since really mid-April. And Quant is currently on recovery trajectory, aiming to stay above the $100 support level. So it seems like this is a really big, support level right here. It looks like at around, $100 to $92. It's, in that range. So I think if it were to break that, then it could possibly fall back to $78 or $50 in that range. Now, personally, I would definitely be accumulating if I saw it back at $50 again. But either way, I am definitely bullish long term, as Quant, I think, is, I've said this before, I'll say it again, Quant is, in Quant's price, doesn't care about retail investors. It's only for institutions. So I think either way, for retail investors, it doesn't really care. But for institutions, it's definitely a project for them, and the price could definitely go up a lot in the future, in my opinion. Now, next up, we have Lido DAO. So Lido DAO has seen significant gains driven by developments in Ethereum staking. And as a leading liquid staking platform, LDO's value increased when investors access their staked Ether through liquid staking solutions, which allow participation in ETH staking without the 32 minimum requirement that enables unstaking at any time. So LDO actually seems to be regaining prominence in the crypto conversation, experiencing a 10% gain in the week. And the recent recovery and rally of LDO could be attributed to on-chain developments, particularly that of the rollout of version 2 on Ethereum. The implementation of Lido's version 2 on the Ethereum mainnet, subject to a successful vote, represents an upgrade since the protocol's launch in December of 2020. And additionally, users will be able to claim their staked Ether in exchange for STF after May 15th, marking a significant shift in the crypto's landscape. And it looks like it broke the $2 support range that it previously was trading at, but it bounced right back up since then. So this is definitely something to, take a look at. Now, next up, we have Casper, right? Casper is a project that I've talked about recently, and it's one that I definitely like, and it's one that I like to talk about. So since the beginning of the year, Casper has shown a strong rally, recovering from the slump that it had in March, and the introduction of enhancements to the Casper wallet, including a improved user interface features and also strengthened security measures, has contributed to its upward momentum. So starting at the year, it was actually trading at just around 2 cents, and currently it's trading at and close to around 5 cents, so at 0.049. So it looks like this could be the new support zone from around 5 cents to around 0.047. Looks like it could be, possibly trading in that range. And that's just based off the day chart. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video and today's market updates. I plan to do this every single Monday, so make sure to stay tuned for that in the future. And of course, if you guys want to check out any of those links that I mentioned previously, make sure to check them out in the links in the description below. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for this one. We'll see you in the next one.